sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just
So today I'm going to be doing a nice, warm, very summery look using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. This is probably my most requested tutorial ever, so I hope you guys enjoy. First, I'm just priming my eyelids with the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with this nice matte shade called Tempera. And by the way, I already have all my foundation, concealer, powder, all my face stuff is already on my face. I'm going to be taking this deep, rich orange shade called Real Girl, I think, and I'm going to be putting that right directly in my transition crease area, and I'm actually taking it up fairly high. This will depend on how much space you have between your lid and your eyebrow, how far you want it to go up, but just make sure it's really well blended. These shadows blend so nicely. Then I'm going to be taking the darkest brown shade, Cypress Umber, and I'm going to be putting that in the outer third of my eyelid and just, you know, keeping it saturated there and kind of blending it out a little bit in the crease as well. These shadows blend so amazingly well together that it actually doesn't require as much effort as a lot of other shadows do. Now, this is one of my new favorite brushes. This is the Sephora Pro Featherweight Crease Brush, and this brush is amazing for blending, and I'm just using that to kind of blend those two shadows together. Then I'm going to be taking the shade Primavera, and just on whatever lid brush you have, put that all over your lid in those first inner 2/3 and just take it right up to that brown shade. I've just put a little bit more Primavera on my brush, and I'm just kind of dabbing it in between the Cypress Umber and the Primavera and blending those two shades together so that you don't have such a harsh line right in there. And then I'm just going to go in one more time with that clean crease brush with no more product on it, and I'm just blending out the top edge of everything so that there are no harsh lines again. So going back to Real Girl, I'm going to take this little brush. I'm going to have all the brushes listed below in case you're interested, and I'm just lining my bottom lash line. Don't worry about it being harsh because we're going to take burnt orange and a little bit of a bigger blending brush and smoke that out. This is such a great trick because you can take any dark color and just buff it out and blend it out with a lighter matte shade on top of it. It's one of my favorite tricks. Now I'm just going to line my waterline, and I'm using the Lancome Drama Liqui-Pencil in Noir Intense. Okay, here's where we're going to really smoke out that lower lash line. So I am taking a Sigma flat definer brush, and I'm going back into that dark Cypress Umber, and I am just putting it as close to my lower lash line as possible, even a little bit on top of the black liner, and then that just really gives you that nice smoked out bottom lash line. And for some reason I went a little crazy here, shaking up my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm just going to wing out my top liner as well.
never stop the way, yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a light.
And we're done with the eye look. So moving on to bronzer, I'm using MAC's Sunbasque Sheertone Shimmer Blush and Morphe M527 bronzer brush. I don't know if it's an actual bronzer brush, but that's what I use it for, and I love it. So just bronze up all your normal bronzing places on your face. And then I'm going to move on to the NYX Ombre blush, and this is in the shade Soft Flush, and I've been talking about this so much lately. I am in love with this blush so much for summer. It's such a beautiful kind of burnt apricot shade. And I'm using the MAC 127 brush for that. Moving on to highlight, I've decided to go with the Balm Mary Luminizer today. I love this highlight. It's very intense. You can build it up, but it starts out pretty intense, to be honest. So, of course, just the top of my cheekbones, my Cupid's bow, and then I also like to give it a little shimma above my eyebrows. Okay, moving on to lashes. I'm just going to, you know, curl my lashes, put on some mascara because I'm going to go in with falsies. I'm using Urban Decay Perversion mascara, but use any one you like. These lashes are from The Face Shop, which is a Korean brand, and I'm in love with these lashes. They're really spiky. These are the Pro Eyelashes in Wild. Of course, feel free not to use lashes, just use your favorite mascara if you want. And now I'm just using the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash on my bottom lashes. And the very last step is lips. I'm using the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Dolce. It's a very neutral, peachy nude, and I really, really love it. So that's it for the look, you guys. I hope that you really like it. It is actually a super, super easy look, and I think that's really due to this palette being so easy to work with and so blendable. I'm in absolute love with it. So if you guys do get this palette and you create a look with it, please feel free to tag me on social media. All my details are in the description bar below. I would absolutely love to see what you come up with using this palette, and here is the final look.